So I quickly wanted to come on here and show a video of a recent development that just came out a few hours ago. So Hermes Agent, which is operated by the company Norse Research, just released an official X posting a few hours ago stating that Hermes Agent is now live in the cloud. So what does that mean? That means that it's now much faster and quicker to deploy an AI agent that lives in the cloud 24/7. So the old way of doing this was either you had your agent hooked up to your local computer at home and then made sure that that laptop was always running 24/7, or what I was doing was having a virtual private server with a third-party company like Hostinger running the agent 24/7. So what Norse Research has done is they have basically taken that Hostinger piece that maybe some people might have been concerned about or not sure how to operate, and basically built it into the tool. So now when you go on the Norse Research website /cloud, you can deploy an agent on their platform, and that agent will be able to run 24/7. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to do that. And it only takes $10 minimum to be able to deploy your agent within 2 minutes. So once you're on the website, you want to go ahead and click deploy. And once you click deploy, it's going to ask you for obviously your credentials to log in. I already created mine, login. And as you can see, my balance is $9.95, but I added $10. That was a minimum to be able to have access to this service. So once you top up with $10 minimum, you're then brought to this page where you can name your agent. So in this case, I'll just call it Agent Z. And then you can choose your model. I'm going to use OpenAI's GPT 5.5. And then you can select the size of the computer basically that you want your agent to run on. I prefer medium just because I may have some more complicated tasks, but it also shows you here the pricing per day as you change. So if you're on the smaller CPU and smaller RAM, it's 32 cents a day if it's always on, or 0.6 cents a day if it stops, and just to keep your data. And then obviously as you go up, then the pricing goes up a little bit, all the way to $1.12 a day on the larger computers, the virtual private servers. So again, this is Hermes basically having all this baked into their system, so you don't have to set this up yourself separately. It's just going on their website, paying $10, clicking, and getting your agent within 2 minutes. So in this case, we've selected our Agent Z, given it the name, we've given it the model we want to use, and then we have selected the medium size virtual machine that we want to run it on. Then the next is just to press create, and right here it starts provisioning. So within less than 2 minutes, you will have an AI agent that is ready to go. So think about how amazing this is if you're trying to set this up for yourself, set it up for maybe some customers, and how quickly you can spin this off. So I think this is great for folks that are not too technical and don't want to mess with setting up virtual private servers separate from this. Boom, there you go. It has already created the agent for me. So now that the agent is done being created, the next piece is just to go to the dashboard. So and as you can look in the channels here, nothing has been configured yet and access has not been configured yet. But once you have this set up here, it'll tell you it's online, it's running. This is an old one that I created earlier. So Agent Z is online running. I'll go to my dashboard. And then within the dashboard is where you can set up your API keys. So the different tools you're going to give your agent, along with the different ways you would want to chat with your agent. So some people, for example, like to chat with their agent, via Telegram. So if you want to do that, you click on channels, and then in channels is where it'll give you the setup to connect it to your Telegram or Discord or Slack, so that you can have or even WhatsApp. So if you want to have access to it via say a mobile device and you want to chat with your agent that way. If you don't want to do that, obviously you can always just go ahead and just keep it in this chat box here and can give it a test right now and just say hi. We'll go ahead and type in a little hi and see if it'll respond. There it goes. Hi, how can I help you? So we already have an agent that's working. The one cool thing about Hermes is it already comes with 68 available skills just by itself. So it's already powerful just by itself without you even adding a whole lot to it. It can already do some really cool things. But obviously, to make it more powerful is you want to go ahead and start giving it access to different tools and different applications to obviously make it smarter. So for example, mine has access to Gmail, it has access to Instagram, it has access to Reddit, it uses Composio, it uses Agent Call, Agent Mail, so all these different tools that you can give it access to. And if you have never given your agent access to these different tools, or you're not familiar with how to do that, check out the next video where I show you on how I was able to give my agent access to Reddit, so it could basically read my Reddit, answer questions, research for me on Reddit, and get information for me on different topics as it helps me run my business. So that's a quick video of what was just released a few hours ago. And I think this is exciting, and it's only going to make it much, much easier for everybody to have a personal AI agent that they can use every day. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I talk about AI agents and how to utilize them and how I'm using my Hermes agent today and the different tools I'm giving it to help me run my business. So I will see you on the next video.